today to give you an update on Filecoin, a bit of fill coming through here. As you can see, guys, we've obviously got all-time high point coming through from here around $236. You can see actually resistance playing out very, very strongly along these zones. Most recently in September, humongous crash. Obviously, September was a dirty month for crypto, but the resistance zone that we can be looking for the future is going to be along this downward sloping trend line, right? So if we are going to see us actually bang up in the price, we are going to be looking for around $75 to $80 in terms of a price target there. We could be looking at a breakout scenario from that. But to be honest with you, oh no, all-time highs isn't there. That's all-time highs are open. But to be honest with you, all-time highs are open don't really count as a congruent zone there, because there's obviously like no trend and stuff like that. It's not very valid information in my opinion. But so yeah, as you can see here, guys, this is definitely gonna be a resistance point to be looking out for there for Filecoin in the future, around 75, 80 bucks there. If we do bang it up from here in terms of level of support that we're looking for as well, is going to be, you can see the support. It's very, very strong, very, very strong stuff indeed. We are currently in. We're definitely closer to test this support than we are to test this resistance, right? So yeah, please be aware. Hopefully we can actually hold this. If not, we need to do a breakdown scenario, right? So we're probably going to the most recent downtrend coming through here, guys. I mean, the measure move to the lower side is probably going to be something along the lines of this, but it's going to be, for the logarithmic, it's going to throw it right the way off, guys. It's going to be far too low. So yeah, let's get rid of that and let's do on the most recent downtrend. Which is a lot less greedy, right? A lot less greedy. So this is definitely something that we could be looking for in terms of the measure move down, guys. Probably straight up in line with the volume weighted ATR band as well. Looking very, very good. Very stars are aligning, right, for that sort of take profit point to come through there. So yeah, in terms of percentages there, obviously speculatively speaking, if we do dump here, it could be around 38% gain. I mean, to be honest with you, we've got multiple levels of resistance in terms of horizontals along the way there. So there's many take profits along the way. If we do actually bang it down there, we're probably going to bounce back up before even coming anywhere near this 38% there. So yeah, just be aware of that. You're actually testing a very strong level of support in terms of a horizontal as well here, guys. You can see the resistance we did find here from before, and you can see the bounce points continuously. So hopefully we can actually bounce from this zone and see progression to the upside and start challenging all these major moving averages and actually see us come up and challenge this top side. That does bring me on to the top side price prediction. If FIL is going to bang it up here. At this point in time, we are still in a downtrend, so it's not the most attractive thing in the world, and we do have a very, very strong trend line coming down, something along the lines of this, right? So yeah, just be prepared for resistance, guys. Please be prepared for resistance, right? In terms of breakout scenarios, we could be looking at something. First things first, we could be looking at something along the lines of this, right? Because we do have an ascending triangle, guys. They tend to usually break to the downside, but as I said, we've got very, very strong support coming through here at this zone and also this major trend line as well. So hopefully we can break to the upside here. The break out to the upside in terms of a long position for Filecoin could be looking at something along the lines of this, right? This is what we could be looking for here for a nice move up. For a nice long there. It could be around a 28% gain there, not too bad. In terms of take profit points, we're probably going to go the candle bodies there. In terms of the resistance there, I probably would bang another one there in terms of the wicks as well. You can see very, very strong resistance and strong support coming through from these zones as well. So yeah, take profit points coming through from there. Probably would bang another take profit in around that zone there. You can see how consolidatory we are between this sort of area here. So that's definitely going to be another take profit. I wouldn't be getting in until we've cleared all major moving averages here. And when I say all major moving average, I say the 21, the price action channel, and also the 55 as well, right? If we can clear all these bad boys here on the daily, then yes, it's going to be very nice for a nice long position. Another take profit is going to be at this 200 EMA. Regardless of where it lands, where we are in that trade, I would definitely be taking some profit because the resistance you can see off this purple trend line, this purple moving average, is actually really quite strong. So yeah, definitely don't forget that, guys, and please please use this to your advantage in terms of information, right? But definitely a long position to be looking out for. That's one long position, right? Let's talk about the scenario if we actually bang it right the way up from there, guys. This is insanely progressive, insanely greedy, right? Pretty greedy at this point in time considering where we are in the price, but this is going to be the secondary breakout scenario from there. Obviously, we are going to see reversals along the way, guys. We're not just going to be completely banging it right the way up. But yeah, this is something to be looking out for. And it's going to be around a 98% gain there. Not even up to all-time highs there from back in April there. So yeah, it's actually still quite achievable. if this altcoin itself in general is going to actually have a nice run up, because considering what we have seen recently, since obviously the huge crash and obviously this downtrend, and a lot of other altcoins have actually seen a lot of progression and seen all-time highs again from April, but obviously Filecoin has not really performed, right? It's not really performing at this point in time, but yeah, there is potential for it to perform, and if we are going to get there, we are going to be staggering take profits all the way up in terms of another massive long position as well. Volume weighted ATR band coming down to say hello as well, so definitely another point in terms of a take profit for this long position. If we break to the upside, guys, it's going to be money to be made, but just be prepared. The downside is still not out of the question there, still not out of the question. It just all depends on what we actually do right now. We could see even us coming to the end side of this descending triangle and then break up for a bit. That's why we're going to be stagger and take profits, and then potentially break down for a bit, stagger and take profits as well there. So yeah, we're basically just planning for all sorts of scenarios there. At the end of the day, no matter what happens with this chart, if it goes in pretty much any direction, as long as we're taking profit the whole way, we're going to be making money. It's as simple as that, right? Limiting those losses. Let's jump down to the smaller term time frames and see what we've got going on as well there. Another descending triangle, actually, quite interesting stuff there. Another descending triangle coming through there. Just what I can see straight off the bat, we do obviously have this horizontal coming through here, and this downwards slope and resistance line very strong indeed. So that is an indication for another potential breakout scenario, and below all major moving averages as well on the 4 hours. So the breakout scenario could be looking at something along the lines of this, to the upside and to the downside. That's obviously going to be really rough, and it could be signifying a bit of a bigger breakdown on the macro scale, right? So yeah, a couple of things to be looking out for there for Filecoin for the future there, but overall not too bad. Not too bad in terms of money-making opportunities, right? In terms of the coin itself, not the best, right? Because we're still trending down. We're not really performing compared to a lot of the other altcoins, right? So yeah, there's money to be made. That's what I want to say. But yeah, that's going to be your update today on Filecoin.